So let's talk about the 2016 trend. I watched a program on why millennials were doing this trend that gave two different opinions on why this was a thing. One side was concerned about people looking back instead of to the future, and the other side thought it was people reminiscing about a time when they were young and carefree before politics touched their lives. I also think it was a time when we didn't care about politics, a time when we were just living our lives. We had differences, but we weren't required to hate each other for them. So, what changed? In my opinion, what changed is that the TV went from entertaining us to telling us the world was going to end. And everyone on the opposite side of you is a Nazi. I think the powers that be on this earth started making a power grab in 2016. And we're in the process right now of fighting a battle to decide who's going to control our lives, them or us. I think the real question is this: who is them? Personally, I think many of the thems are being protected in Epstein files. So, how do we fight back? So we need to live our lives without hate. That's my answer. Retrain your brain to stop hating people on the other side of the political aisle with different skin colors and cultures, with different religions and worship styles, and start demanding accountability for real criminals. We can do this with phone calls, letters, and emails. If someone harms someone else, there should be consequences, not a free pass to do it again. But nobody should be going to jail because of their political differences, their beliefs in God, or simply because of the words they use. We're putting the wrong people in jail today. And I think the most important thing we can do is to start stripping power from our governments. Because the powers that be are using our governments around the world to control us all. While I know that Jesus has this under control, that doesn't mean we should neglect educating ourselves about what's going on. In fact, this is the exact time to pray for God's knowledge, wisdom, and discernment. Without these three, we put ourselves at risk. Now is the time to suit up with the armor of God and boldly speak the truth. Through Jesus, all things are possible, including cleaning up the mess we've allowed to happen through complacency. Remember this: Jesus wins.